Okay guys, so what this channel is all about is fighting tech or technology related items to declare a winner. What we're going to fight today is leather cases for the iPhone 7 Plus. I rounded up what I believe are the 3 best leather cases, and we're going to declare a winner. We're not going to just say, yeah, they're all good, depends on your needs. No, we're going to declare a winner, even though it is true they're all good cases. But let's start off with the Nomad. This is genuine leather. This is the dark blue color. So we'll get our iPhone. This leather case has really good coverage all along the bottom. And it has a little bit of a lip. I'm not sure if you can see it there or not. Let me see. You can kind of see the lip right. See the lip right there. So you can set the phone down and it won't be touching the screen. Same thing with the camera, I believe. Yep, the camera hump is protected. So we got good coverage. The one thing I didn't like about this case while I was using it was these buttons. It kind of took a little extra effort to push them, to be able to get it turned off and on. Same thing with the volume, and then the mute switch was a little bit hard to get in there. But the feel of the case is nice. It's not too slippery. And like I said, it's pretty good coverage all the way around, which is a marked difference from the Apple official leather case. Slap that one on. So that one, you'll notice, has more uncovered on the bottom, but it also has a nice lip where you can set it down, and the camera hump is also protected. Now, the buttons on this case are amazing. It's just so easy to press the button, and it has nice tactile feedback. It just, you know you pressed it. And the mute switch is fairly easy to get to. Now the thing about this case is that it is extremely slippery right out of the box. So one recommendation is that you get it nicely oiled up so it'll add some grip. That will usually happen with just regular use. In my case, I put a nice coat of coconut oil on it, and that increased the grip almost immediately. But there's no doubt Apple knows what they're doing. Good case. It also comes off and on fairly easily. Okay, so now we're going to go with a third one, which is the Vaja grip. The phone slides in really easily on this phone. You see you have some nice lip there on that side of the phone. Not so much on this side. You'll notice this corner right here. See how the lip kind of tends to fall off? It's not as good as the lip on this corner. You see that? See the difference? Now I did contact Vaja about that, and they sent me a replacement. This one is actually better than the other one they had sent me. So thumbs up for their customer service. They sent me a case really quick, and this one will work. It just doesn't have as much coverage on that corner, but it still does have coverage where it has lay on the table design. And also it covers the camera without a problem right here. The grip is amazing on this leather case. That texture that you can see, it's beautiful and it's functional. So the question is, which one wins? It's a really tough choice. They're all really good cases. What I don't like about this Nomad is these buttons. I just don't get any feedback on them when I'm pressing them. At least not enough feedback to feel comfortable that I actually did hit the power button. I like the extra coverage that this one has that the other two do not have, but that's not enough to overcome the fact that these buttons are not as good. So that's one thing I don't like about that one. Everything else is fine. That's one knock on that one. What do I not like about this Apple case? Probably the only thing I don't like about this one is that it's got a little extra opening here on the bottom. It's not as protective as this one, as the Nomad. But the feedback on the buttons is more important to me. So this one, I would say, grades higher than the Nomad. So let's discard the Nomad, because we already know that's not going to be the best, because the Apple leather case will beat it out. So the question is, which one do I prefer from these two? That's a tough choice. The Vaja also happens to be open on the bottom, just as the Apple leather case. And the buttons are just as clicky because, well, they're open, they're not covered. So the only thing that I'm not liking about this one is that little corner that I told you, or I mentioned, doesn't have as much coverage for the corner as the rest of the case. See that right there? Versus that. That's the thing with handmade genuine leather cases. The fact that they're really handmade means that they're going to be a little off sometimes on the fit. Whereas the precision, the cut, the finish, the fit on the Apple leather case is perfect. What the Vaja has over this case is the leather. It's just amazing. It's amazing leather. It smells great, it looks great, and it feels great. I think my Vaja case, if it were not for that little corner, it would win. But I'm going to have to give the win to the Apple leather case. If I could only have one case, it would be this one. Unfortunately, it's not as exclusive as the Vaja. This is a case that when you're rocking this case on your phone, very few other people will have something similar. Whereas everyone and their dog has an Apple leather case, right? So I would have preferred the Vaja to be my favorite if it were not for that little issue with the corner. You know, and I almost feel like the problem with the issue on that corner is because of this two-toned back. There's actually that stitching there where it connects the two pieces of leather. I almost feel like that's at fault, and if I would have gotten the one that was all one piece, that wouldn't have been an issue. But I guess I'm not gonna know now. But you can kind of see there how the saddle color side extends a little bit further than the black side. If it were not for that detail, the Vaja would have been the winner. Excellent case on this Vaja. Who knows, maybe I'll try one of their solid colored ones and maybe that will be better than the Apple leather case. But from this time around, of these 3 cases, third place for the Nomad, second place for the Vaja, first place for the Apple iPhone 7 Plus genuine leather case. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching the video. I'm going to be giving away this case. It's a Spigen. For anyone who subscribes, I'm gonna pick one of my new subscribers to give this case away, which actually I'm gonna be doing a competition with this case a little bit further down the road, maybe a couple of days from now. But I'll be giving this one away from any of my new subscribers. So if you don't mind subscribing, that would be great. Hasta la vista.